The relationship between a Gemini woman and a Cancer man is a fascinating blend of intellectual curiosity and deep emotional connection. It is as if two worlds come together, one light and airy, filled with thoughts and ideas, and the other warm and nurturing, driven by feelings and intuition. The Gemini woman, with her sharp mind, witty personality, and need for variety, contrasts deeply with the Cancer man's emotional depth, need for security, and caring nature. This combination can lead to both wonderful harmony and challenging tensions, depending on how well they navigate their differences. Attraction and early stages. When a Gemini woman and a Cancer man meet for the first time, their connection may seem unexpected but undeniably compelling. For him, the Gemini woman is like a breath of fresh air. Her lively energy, quick wit, and ability to adapt to any situation intrigue him. She has a way of moving through life with a light touch, always curious and open to new experiences. And this sense of adventure captivates the Cancer man, who is often more rooted in his routines and comfort zones. On the other hand, she is drawn to the Cancer man's emotional warmth and subtle sensitivity. There's something deeply comforting in his presence that she might not find in other relationships. He listens, he cares, and he truly wants to understand her on a deeper level. For the Gemini woman, this may be one of the first relationships where she feels that someone truly sees her. His attentiveness and nurturing nature can make her feel special and cared for in ways that might surprise her. It's not that she necessarily looks for emotional intensity, her heart is often more in her mind, but his willingness to provide emotional security appeals to a part of her that perhaps she hasn't tapped into as often. Emotional connection. As the relationship develops, the Gemini woman may find herself being pulled into the depths of the Cancer man's emotional world. For him, love is a deep, protective, and nurturing force. He feels love in a way that is rich and all-encompassing, and when he falls for someone, it's as though he has found a home in their heart. For the Cancer man, emotions are never shallow. They are as vast as the ocean, sometimes calm and soothing, and at other times turbulent and overwhelming. This intensity may be something new for the Gemini woman. While she is known for her intellect and communication, she doesn't always dwell in the emotional realm in the same way. At times, she may find his depth fascinating, and at other times, overwhelming. She approaches life with a certain lightness. She enjoys conversation, ideas, and mental exploration. When faced with the Cancer man's emotional waves, she might feel out of her depth. He, in turn, may struggle to understand her need for space and intellectual stimulation. He is the kind of partner who wants to wrap her in his love and shield her from the world. But the Gemini woman thrives on freedom, variety, and independence. This difference in emotional needs can become a source of tension if they don't communicate openly about what they both require from the relationship. Communication and understanding. However, where they can find common ground is through communication. A Gemini woman is ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication, and she has a natural gift for expressing her thoughts and ideas. If she is willing to engage in deeper conversations about emotions, she may discover that the Cancer man is a surprisingly good listener. His intuitive nature allows him to pick up on subtle cues and unspoken feelings, and he can provide the kind of emotional support that she didn't know she needed. For the Cancer man, being able to open up about his feelings is key. He may sometimes feel like the Gemini woman is moving too quickly for him emotionally, but if he expresses this to her, she will likely respond with understanding and patience. She may need to slow down at times and dive deeper into her own emotional world to meet him where he is, but if she does, their conversations could be both intellectually stimulating and emotionally fulfilling. He will also need to learn how to engage with her mentally, as she finds mental stimulation one of the most attractive qualities in a partner. The Cancer man might not naturally operate in the same quick, mercurial way that she does, but if he's willing to dive into interesting topics, ideas, and even a bit of playful debate, she will appreciate the effort. She might even find herself more attracted to his steady and grounded nature once they find a rhythm. Emotional challenges. The biggest challenge in this relationship is likely to come from their differing emotional rhythms. The Cancer man is emotionally driven, he feels things deeply and often needs reassurance and security in his relationships. He is loyal, loving, and protective, and once he gives his heart, he is all in. This can sometimes lead him to be clingy or overly protective, especially if he feels insecure. For a Gemini woman, This level of emotional intensity can sometimes feel suffocating. She enjoys her freedom, and while she loves the idea of companionship, she doesn't want to feel tied down or overly dependent on someone else's emotional state. The Cancer man may need to work on not taking her need for independence personally. It's not that she doesn't care, she just expresses her love differently. He might want to shower her with affection and closeness, but she thrives on variety, new experiences, and sometimes a little space to herself. On the other hand, she will need to understand that the Cancer man's need for emotional closeness comes from a place of deep love and devotion. He is not trying to control her, but rather he wants to ensure that she feels safe and cared for, intimacy and romance. In terms of intimacy, this couple has the potential for a beautiful balance of intellectual and emotional connection. The Cancer man brings a sense of tenderness and depth to the relationship that can help the Gemini woman feel emotionally safe, even if she's not always as comfortable with deep emotions. In turn, she brings a sense of playfulness and exploration to their intimacy, keeping things fresh and exciting. The Cancer man's love language is often physical touch, and he enjoys expressing his emotions through tenderness and affection. The Gemini woman may need time to adjust to this, as she might not naturally gravitate towards such emotional expressions in the same way. However, once she opens herself to the experience, she may find that she enjoys the depth of connection he brings to their intimate moments. Long-term potential. For this relationship to truly thrive, both partners need to make adjustments. The Gemini woman must learn to dive deeper into her emotional world, being more attuned to her partner's needs, and offering him the emotional reassurance he craves. Meanwhile, the Cancer man must learn to give her the space she needs to explore, communicate, and grow without feeling insecure or overly protective. If they can find this balance, their relationship can be a beautiful blend of intellectual stimulation and emotional depth. The Cancer man will offer the Gemini woman stability, loyalty, and emotional support. In return, she will keep him on his toes with her wit, charm, and endless curiosity. Together, they can create a love that is both deep and expansive, as long as they respect and appreciate each other's differences. The key to their success lies in communication and understanding. If they can embrace their differences and work together to meet each other's needs, they may find that their relationship is one of both emotional fulfillment and intellectual excitement, a rare and precious combination.